Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome to a brand new video. In today's video, we've got another news video today, but you'll be seeing this in the morning. Well, for you guys in the UK, it'll be the morning. I'm up. I just saw this a bit late, and I thought I'd do it now. And so you'll be seeing it in the morning tomorrow. Well, when you're watching it, it will be the day. But yeah, I just thought I'd tell you guys that Leeds owners to issue £120 million of new shares, earmarked for Ellen Road and transfer window. So let's read through this and see what there is to say. Leeds United's owners will issue around 120 million pounds, which is $160 million, worth of new shares into the club ahead of their return to the Premier League. Investors have been told the nine-figure influx will be put towards Ellen Road redevelopment and the summer transfer window. So both the redevelopment of Ellen Road, the stadium, and the transfer with players, hopefully. According to sources who spoke to the Athletic, sources have spoken to the Athletic, under the condition of anonymity, to protect relationships. Senior figures in the ownership group reached out to shareholders in the days after promotion was secured. So after the promotion was secured, a couple of days after, it was Burnley's win over Sheffield United on the April 21st that sealed the deal for Leeds. While some of the existing investors declared the chance to spend more, the target amount has been reached by others who have been in the ownership group since the 2023 takeover by the 49ers Enterprises. With the promotion secured and the dream of being back in the Premier League on the horizon, shareholders have sought to give the club its best chance of surviving relegation by stumping up more cash, so giving us more chances to actually spend money on players and, of course, the stadium rebuild to help us stay up. The money invested, we're told, gives the club increased working capital to assist with the stadium project and the summer critical transfers this season. When Chairman Parag spoke to the media the day after Leeds were crowned champions winners, he said, "You've got to nail your transfers. You've got to nail the players that come in that really fit the style of play you want to have, that fit the club and play together. Coherence, if I can get my words back in my mouth, then I can get my teeth back in my mouth. Conceivably, and that's the word there. Conceivably, yeah, we'll say that. Nailing those transfers will require a significant investment in the right personnel this summer. As a club of the back of 2 years in the championship and one in the top flight before that, next season's accounts will be permitted losses of £61 million under the PSR rules. So under the PSR rules, what does this mean for Leeds United? I think this is what we want to know. What does that mean for Leeds United? While this is a healthy influx of fresh cash into the club ahead of its most important summer in years, it's unlikely that will be the entirety of what they have to spend. The increased income from broadcasters and sponsors will also fund Leeds United's plans, along with whatever they generate from player sales as well. Of course, the player sales, because I think we are going to let one of the big players go, whether that's a Nonto or a Piro or someone. I think we're going to let a big player go, a player that we can get good money for. This new cash will, of course, not fund the entirety of Ellen Road's development either. This is a window which has been open to investors who want to put more in, which helps top everything up as they approach the Premier League. It will come as a surprise to nobody that Leeds United need to reinforce their squad in virtually every position. A first-rate goalkeeper, we know that. A striker, which we know that, first-choice striker, who can compete with Pirro. But I just think Pirro's going to be terrible in the Premier League. Because I just don't think the way he plays suits the Premier League. Because the way he plays, I mean, I've already said it before, he goes invisible, he goes anonymous in championship games. You think he's going to do better against Premier League defenders? No chance. I hope he proves me wrong, but at the moment, in my opinion, he has no chance of doing it in the Premier League. Prove me wrong, Pirro, but just personally, don't think he'll do it. If not, supplement him. Stand out as key priorities to surviving the drop next term. Starters at centre back, a left-sided centre back that's going to play alongside Rodon, definitely. A left back, a starting left back that's going to come in and be the starting left back because Burpo still don't trust him defensively, even if he does stay. A new number 10, and Aronson needs to drop onto the bench to be a sub player. I'll be fine with that. And a left winger would not go amiss. A left winger, yeah. Another winger, because we need another winger because we got Nonto and James and Ramazani. We need one more winger to compete. So we can have two on one side, two on the other. I think we kind of see. I don't know what we see Nonto as on the right or the left. I think this is kind of saying that we're going to be playing Nonto in competition with Dan James, but I feel like Ramazani and Nonto are more on the left and Dan James is on the right. And we need competition for a right winger. But to be honest, either it doesn't really matter depending on how Fark sees it. I don't know how Fark sees Nonto really and Ramaz. I think Ramazani is more seen because every time they come off the bench, they can come on either side, right? So it's kind of one of those where I go, it doesn't just get a yeah, you know. Anyway, that's before you come into competition at right back. We need competition at right back, central midfield, and a right winger too. Yeah, we need competition for Dan James. We need competition for Dan James. We need a new midfield that'll be basically the Rothwell replacement and be competition in that position as well. For a starting spot, and then the right back we need some competition for Jaden Bogle as well because I think Jaden Bogle deserves a start, but he needs some competition. So yeah, going into this, it looks like we are, it's good. This is good news for Leeds United that this money is going to help with Ellen Road and getting Ellen Road bigger, and also not just helping with that, but also going to be helping and going alongside with player transfers this season. So yeah, I mean the transfer window opens up in like legit. I actually forgot the transfer window opens up in like 2 weeks. We only got 2 more weeks till it opens up, and we're getting all this information about this stuff right before the transfer window opens. So as soon as it opens, do not be surprised if we get a signing through the door straight away like that. I don't know who it will be at all. But yeah, don't be surprised if a signing comes straight through the door, bang like that, and we all of a sudden we have a signing. Which could happen. You could see that happening. You could just see someone just come through the door out of nowhere, and you'll be like, "Oh, we got a signing." But yeah, and then second thing we have to actually talk about is a transfer. It is Manor Solomon, Leeds United's potential summer transfer target. Told political reasons are the reason why the transfer will not go through between Manor Solomon and Marseille. So this is what we found out. We found out that he won't be going to Marseille. Solomon will not be going to Marseille because of political reasons. The door to a Leeds United move for Manor Solomon appears to have been left open, but it also appears to have been left open to just about anything. Competition will be fierce, but maybe Falk being able to channel the winger's fire will count. And the thing is we have a chance to sign Solomon again because Marseille have turned him down signing him because of political reasons. But there are going to be a bunch of other clubs as well that are going to try and go in for Solomon. So we're not the only club going in for Solomon still. But Solomon is back on the cards to be able to be signed by Leeds United. And hey, I think we're going back in. I think we're speaking to him. I think we're going to be speaking to him and trying to get him back at Ellen Road and being like, hey, come back to Leeds where it all worked out for you. The only place in your career where you've not been injured, you've been fully fit, and you've been playing some great football. Yo, stay. I'm back. Join Leeds United. Yeah, but let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I just wanted to say that for a little short thing. I wanted to say that he could come back. It's been left open that he might be returning to Leeds United, and it goes from, Marseille are going to sign him. There's no chance to the chance has been left open. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. That's just going to be a short thing because I didn't actually have a lot to say about that. That was just basically all there was. That's why I didn't make a video about it separately because there wasn't really much to talk about it. But yeah, if you guys like the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe as always, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.